What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Just trying to set up a double live stream here. Cool. That one went out. Hell time is it? Hey, what's up? How you doing? Trying to get a double live stream going here. One more moment. Should have it set up. Hopefully you got the notification. There you go. Yeah. Well, you know why? Because it's on the other phone. That's on the yeah, right. It's an Easter miracle, right? That is on the that's on the Pale Rider, and the only reason why it's working is because I got Wi-Fi pouring out of that building right there, 5G worth, yeah. Yep. And now we try to put the other one up, and hopefully this will work. Maybe we can get through a live stream without struggling. It's ridiculous. Hang on 1 second there, Mixed Media. How's your Resurrection Day going so far? Okay. Hey, what was the name of that dish I was asking you about the other day? I can't keep that in my head. You told me about it. It was the I described it for you. Something. There you go. Let me take a screenshot of that. Wait a minute, wrong. I'll just take a picture of the screen. It's easier this way. Something wrong with that camera. Okay, wait a minute. What's going on here? Alright. Couldn't remember the damn thing. I got off the live stream and I couldn't go back and look it up because once you do a live stream, I don't know if you ever did one, but the writing's gone. The text. There is a way you can retain it, I think, but I haven't figured it out. How you guys doing? I see a bunch of people hopping up. Hey, what's up? How you doing? 1 second here. Trying to get my other live stream going. Wait a minute. One sec. Be there with us 1 second. How you doing? Say I love Blue Lock. Is that what it said? Hey, Michael, how you doing, Michael? Okay. I had to make a quick call. Nobody was home. All right. One more thing, and I'll be able to start my live stream. Okay. Nice day out today on the East Coast. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to set this thing up. Hang on, let me get my phone hooked up first. Now, I'll read your comments. Once I get this other live stream up, I'm good to go. Yeah, it's only on this phone. They're killing the hell out of my other phone, my other channel. I don't know why. 6 viewers. Dude, I used to get viewers back in the day, live stream, and I said the wrong words, and I guess YouTube suppressed me for a while. Hey, Paul, good to see you. Hey, good sermon or good video today. Hang on 1 second. I'll be on there. I just got to get this thing going. I'm trying to get the second live stream up. Should be able to do it right now. Okay, that's up. And one more thing. It's a pain in the ass trying to hit all this stuff. All right, there we go. There we go. 7. Okay, we're on. There we go. Hopefully they'll send that notification out too. When I run 2 live streams, they usually send out my notifications. If I only do 1, there you go. That was Tammy. She texted me. She's cooking or something right now. So how you guys all doing? Yeah, I've been having a lot of problems doing live streams there, Paul, for a little bit right now. And part of it is, what's this? Can you get a mod, please? You know what? Maybe next time in. I put it that way. Because I have a lot of mods, and next time you come in. But she's right. You're just gonna keep spamming me. That's gonna tick me off. But next time, all right? Ask me again some other day. Hey, Texas 3, how you doing? Did you get? There we go. I'm so sorry, Tammy. The reason why I jumped on early is I was trying to get over here before it got dark. I'm actually trying to get the Wi-Fi for the other phone. I wanted to do a double live. I actually probably shouldn't even though it's around the block, shouldn't even have drove over here because the car's got issues, and I'm gonna creep on home when I'm done. What's this say? Yeah, probably in a little bit, dude. So what's going on there, Texas 3? How you doing? Did you guys all get notifications this time out? Because it's... yeah, I'm telling you, the only time I seem to get anybody on here is I'm stuck doing a double live all the time. Not that it's bad, it's just a pain in the ass sometimes. Tammy's on it. See, right out of the gate, I had people on here when I do that. Because, in other words, they know that I'm getting a notification on the other channel, so they're not playing around. Because I catch them dead to rights when they're not sending it out. Because I'm what do you call it? Subscribed on both my channels to each other. So if they don't send it out, I see it. You got 2? Okay, cool. Because you got both channels. That's good. Yeah, the other day it wasn't giving us any hardly. That's cool. That's cool. I'm sorry to start it earlier. I was going to do it at like 8, but I just didn't want to. What's that? There you go. Hey, Tammy, look who's here. Paul stopped in today. Thank you, Paul, for stopping in. Ain't been able to catch up with you too much. I left a comment. I know you saw it. What's this? Chilling. I went to Kohl's, got some clothes for the funeral. Oh yeah, dude. I remember you saying that. Sorry to hear that. That's cool. At least they're getting the notifications there. The funny thing is, you guys are all on the one phone. It's weird. It's like they brought you right over to the least or the lesser of 2 evils, I guess. They don't like the Josie Wales channel. All right, make sure you don't burn your food. I'll be on here for a little while. Huh. That's weird because it's usually the other way around. You actually ended up on that. You were the only one that went over to the Josie Wales channel right there first. And you know what, Tammy? I sent the Pale Rider channel out first, about a minute or two. It's weird, like they're purposely delaying. That's cool. Yeah, dude, keep doing what you're doing. It's helping people. YouTube's like suppressing stuff, but I bet you got more views than they're telling you because they're doing the same thing to everybody I know, including me. They're just destroying me some days. Some day, like my shorts, I can get views, but my videos. But I every now and then I see a ton of people up there, and then they won't count them in the view count later on. So whatever, it is what it is. Just keep doing God's work, brother. You got one notification from Pale Rider, all right? Yep. Yeah, dude, I'm the same way. I got low data. That's why I'm out in front of it. Look where I'm at, dude. Let me show you where I'm at. Hang on. Right in front of the Boost Mobile store, and there's another place over here. It's got 5G rolling. It's called the Hookah Lounge. Because I don't have any. I'm broke, and I didn't have any time left on that phone. I paid this bill for the Josie Wales, and I let this one sit. And so I'm using Wi-Fi to do this. I think everybody's hurting right now. It's just not an excess of money going on at too many places because tariffs. We'll blame it on the tariffs. Now, actually, everything's going down the drain, man. The economy's taking a dump, and we're getting hit, and it's going to get worse. Doing good. Well, you know what? I know what they're doing to you. And anybody's been around YouTube for a while, Paul, they realize what's going on. But unfortunately, I lost a lot of viewers like that. I think people get kind of ticked off. They think you're like blowing them off. It isn't the truth. It's the damn algorithm or whatever the hell it is. It's terrible. Man, I can't tell you how many times I come on here and I used to rant and stuff about it. The only thing you do is lift your blood pressure when you worry about it. The hell with it. Yeah, it's getting there. You know what? They'll give you the food stamps, but there's no food pretty soon in the stores. So I guess you can eat the stamps. They got a little bit of nutrition, that glue on the back. Food stamps. Sorry, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, it's getting crazy. Unbelievable. Hey, what's up there, Doctor Who, What, Where? Got both live streams going. Did you get a notification by chance? She's over on the other. She's actually probably over on here. The Pale Rider channel came up today. We got that up. No, you didn't. I fired off 2 of them. Some people got them. Man, oh man, it's getting ridiculous. You know, Mark was on here, Nugget Man. He kept getting booted off like every 2 minutes. Now, granted, I was saying some controversial stuff that YouTube didn't want to hear, and people were chiming in. I think that's why there was punishment, just booting people off here and there, destroying it. That's what I think. Maybe because, what was I talking? I think I said something about, I don't even want to say it. Just take my word for it. I said something that ticked them off somewhere along. I think it would. Nah, I better shut my mouth. I keep doing that. It's going to get me suppressed further. Yeah, I hear you, mixed media. That's what I'm relying on now. Now that gut's going to help me out a little bit when it starts to get tough. Gas right now, where I get it's $2.04. Nah, I'm just bullshit. Yeah, it's actually about $2.79. That's a cheap gas station down the street. As high as $2.99 right now, which is weird because I would have thought it'd be way higher. Okay, Doc, I see you jumped over there. Oh man, how's that happen? They physically take them, or is there some way they do it now digitally, rip you off? Hey, for me, it's Happy Resurrection Day. No, I didn't change up my religion. No, I just call it that. Easter has some of the traditions that they have. I think, what's that? I have you beat. Makes me go. With Easter, believe it or not, I heard this often. I'm starting to believe more and more that this could have happened. When Rome wanted to basically take over Europe, this is back in the day, Constantine was emperor and everything, they absorbed all the northern tribes, I guess the Gauls and whoever the hell else was up in there, and those people were pagans. And the Easter, supposedly, I heard, came from Ishtar, the name, and Ishtar was a fertility goddess, and the deal with that is Easter eggs, fertility, Easter bunny, you see what I'm saying? But they didn't talk much about, Jesus giving up his life. You see, it's a distraction. So I'm saying Resurrection Day or Resurrection Sunday. To me, that feels better because I know what the hell's that? Something come up on my notification. And also, even the symbolism, like an Easter basket could be, what do you put in Easter at? Eggs. Like, basically, it's all about fertility and stuff. Wait a minute, hang on. Okay, cool. So that's what I heard, and I kind of believe that's some of what happened because they absorbed the tribes into Rome. Instead of having to fight to the death to change them, they kind of bent a little bit. And Constantine was actually a Christian, or Catholic. He converted. He was a Roman emperor, and that's how that thing came out. The weird thing about Easter, the name also could tie in to a Masonic branch called Eastern Star. Easter, could. Someone said that too. I don't know whether there's truth in that. The female Mason type group and female goddess, basically all these things, in my opinion, tie in. Whether they are or not, I don't know. That's why I go with Resurrection Sunday. They melded them together to try to keep the peace, but in reality, they fouled up all of us. That mixing it's what it reminds me of, mixing of the iron and clay. It doesn't work. All right, when you start mixing shit, you ain't got the true stuff. You got something else. What's it say? Yeah. They were dying potatoes for Easter eggs. That's when you know it's bad, folks, when you can't even get eggs to die for. That's eggs. What's this say? Well, it should be Monday. Tammy, I meant to tell you, I sent you a text. Maybe not, because first off, if you look in different Bibles, like you'll have the King James version and the Catholic version and several others, there's all kinds of different, slightly different interpretations. Now, here's the deal. You were saying about 3 days, not 72 hours, just within the 3 days. I just Googled it, and it kind of made some sense, because what you were saying, I agreed 100%. That didn't make any sense. How could it have been 3 days? I'm thinking 72 hours, but the 3 days were in that period when Jesus died. He died Friday afternoon, Saturday, he was dead. Or wait a minute. Until he came back on Sunday late afternoon. Still, that is 3 days if you count Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not full days, though. But that's the way the one Bible verse kind of sounded like that, and the other one sounded slightly different, made more sense. Jesus was crucified. It was cold because Peter warmed himself by the fire. That's a good point there. You're right. It was just 3 days, the Bible says. Which Bible? You see what I'm saying? It could be a couple, the way it was worded, because I Googled it, just because I totally agree with you. It didn't make sense about how's that 3 days, because it's not. It's, okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but there weren't full days. I mean, he rose in 3 days, and if there's, it's hard to explain. I'm not even going to sit here and keep going on about it. Yeah, probably. Yes, exactly. They the same thing with mixing the Easter, all the occult practice and pagan stuff in with. They're trying to dilute the truth, trying to put out something different. And it says in the Bible, and I think you might have mentioned this to me when talking, is whoever changes the words, a curse on them, and everything's getting mixed around. It's the devil trying to cause confusion, I think. It's a word you want. Been learning cyanoprints, yes. Photograph. Potassium cyanide they use, I think, to develop it, if I'm not mistaken. I had cyanoprints. They're neat as hell. It's basically blueprints, but they use them in solar printing. Yep. I was curious about Shroud of Turin. There you go. And maybe the image caused it. What the heck? Caused it a combo of natural dye and fabric and light emitted from Jesus. That's what they say. From the beginning, the evening and the morning of the first day. Right. Hey, Nick, how you doing? There's a delay on this thing. Yep, dude. Sorry about that. That's a damn... they've been messing with me hard, Paul. It's hard to do a live stream, man. Maybe 1 out of every 3 live streams is all right anymore for me. It just seems like they keep messing with me. Especially if I keep talking about it, so I need to get off the subject. In the Jewish calendar today begins in the evening. Yep. Tammy said something else that was interesting. I don't know if you guys remember this. Doesn't it seem like we already had the time go back just a little while ago? Isn't it? It's coming up again. How's that even? Do you know what I'm saying? The daylight, was it daylight savings? I don't know. I'm starting to think, what the hell's that? What is that? Mandela effect or something going on? Lunar calendar. You know what? I just think we're being gaslit too by the powers that be. When you look at that crap that I don't know. I'm talking about this for the last couple of days. Those 6 women that supposedly went up in space. Again, the phallic symbol rocket was the Egyptians were into worshiping that, and also fertility, right? And then also there was 6 women in there. It's all woman thing. And the other thing, there was all kind of weird things. Like, I can't even explain it. If you look at the patch on the uniforms of these so-called astronauts, there were, if you turned it upside down, it was Baphomet. These people are doing rituals and all kinds of crazy things. Yo, what's up, O'Doyle? WrestleMania. It's funny. Doc was watching that yesterday or something. What you guys all into the wrestling thing now? It's time. Fly 6 by or what? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I could have swore. Didn't it just happen, or am I going crazy? There's been a lot of weird things like that. I don't know. I thought I just heard that daylight savings is coming. I thought I heard that like a month or 2 ago. I have to be mistaken. It doesn't make any sense. But there's a lot of weird anomalies and multiple blood moons and all this other weird shit going on. So anymore, I don't know what's real and what isn't, what they're faking us out with. Yeah, I used to watch it. Sometimes it's fun to watch that. Okay. Remember Goldberg was he was like the one that I always cheered for. He was ex Atlanta Falcons football player. Wrestling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Hulk Hogan. I guess that don't work too good on a woman tearing her shirt off like that. I hope you didn't do it in school or something. Are you partaking in 240 or 420? Nah, not today, dude. Nope. I must have been. I had dyslexia and read that number backwards for a second. There you go. Actually, today is not only Easter, but it's Hitler's birthday. So there's all kind of weird things going on. Stone Cold Steve Austin. There you go. Love that guy. Now we all know Tammy's sparking up for. She celebrates the holiday there. and mixed media. Well, I'm not crazy. Bozo Bopper tour. I remember them punching the clown. Yeah. Hop over here, brother. The other one's is Pale Rider. For some reason, everybody end up over here, but I appreciate that. Hit me with the I think you already did. Get both of my channels rolling here. I think they, when I put 2 up, I get more notifications go out. When I do 1, they're not if it's the Josie Wales channel, they're not sending it out. And another thing, they're basically trying to get that channel to, I think, just do shorts or something. So they can seem to do where they're not destroying me too much. There you go. Yeah, the other night The other night sucked. I couldn't get hardly anybody on there. I was going to just start over. And maybe I'll do that in the future. Damn. Dr. Pepper went down the wrong tube. Exactly. That's why they're doing good. You're right, mixed media. So take advantage of it. That's what I'm doing. But, you know, live streams are suffering from time to time. I'm not getting... Back in the day, I got, you know, had one that was like 700 and some change. I haven't seen that again for a while. Uh-oh. John Smith in the house. Where's Robert? Are you a different John Smith? We had a John Smith that was a troll. Hopefully you're not that John Smith. Nah. You are the John Smith. He wanted to be, that was every word out of his mouth, was he wanted to be a mod. Why is that so important? I ain't seen you in months, dude, and you were a troll back in the day. If I do that, you'll destroy shit. I mean, I'd be willing to, I give everybody a chance, dude. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Exactly. No, you're right. Exactly. Second you say anything slightly controversial, boom, your numbers drop. Exactly. That's the truth. You're right. You used to ask me that before too. Why? Are you a Trump supporter, John? Let's turn the tables on you. Did you vote for him, John? Yeah, exactly. Dude, we still talk about you months later now, so I know who you are. Yeah, right? Yeah. Ah, you're definitely Johnson. Nah, you're gone now, dude. I was letting you hang around for a minute. That's exactly a John Smith line. I think you're a bot, dude. Okay, that should do the trick. He's a bot. That's not even a real person. That's a tape recorder. It's just saying the same shit from 6 months ago. The election's over, dickhead. Actually, it's kind of cool to have that old troll roll back in here. Gives me something to talk about when there's a low news day or there's nothing going on. Now I'd probably try to go over to the other live stream. Speaking of which, I better check the battery. I started off with a pretty good amount. Let's see. Wait a minute. 17% on this. That was weird, Tammy. We were just talking. John Smith's on the other thing. He's on the other one. Do you support... Dude, it's the same shit. Look. I don't know if you guys can see that over there. All right, there you go. Yeah, it's starting to... Okay. There we go. John Smith is... He'll come back as Jack Smith or something. He'll change his name. Jack Black. He did that before. It's probably a mirror. How about now? Is it all right? Texas, I think I fixed it. Maybe. I was charging it. What's going to happen is you guys are actually going to have to go over to the other live stream soon. All right, cool. Because it's going to get dark out here, and this as soon as I roll off, this thing's got no Wi-Fi. It's going to go dead. So when I go to leave, jump over to the Josie Wales one. Let me get a charge on that, and I'll drive home and we'll finish it over there. Wait a minute. Yeah, I got 19% on that one. Oh, man. I can't get that thing. Wait a minute. Sit it like that for right now. I don't think there's anybody on there. There's one person. Yeah, it was weird seeing him. Me and Robert were just mentioning that the other day. Ain't seen him around for a while. Exactly. We're going to go for a ride. Throwing you guys in the trunk, taking you to the river, and throwing your bodies in the river, right? The whole cell phone full. I think we got a few minutes before I got to roll, I think. Hey, O'Doyle, are you still on, is anybody, they got one person on this channel. How did he get, he came back as Jack, not Jack Smith. Here we go again. Hi, Jack. Bye, Jack. Jack off. What's your stream about? It's about kicking people named Jack off of the, we call it the Jack off stream. Get off. Later, Jack. What the hell, man? This guy's hide user on the show. Okay. Damn, I'm not even touching the gas pedal. Can you hear that? Just it's a hybrid. It kicks on every now and then. That's weird that it got that loud. I should just let him come back on just for a laugh. He probably will. He'll come in as another one. He had like 2 or 3 aliases, and they all had to do with either John or Jack. That's why I think it's a bot. There's no originality whatsoever. They're just firing out a bot and changing it to another bot. Let me see. Unless it's Robert messing with us. Oh, dude, did you see that Minutes of Horror about the Gravedigger? I started watching that, and that I didn't finish it. What, there were no bodies in the coffins and shit? I didn't watch the end of it. What were they doing? Selling the bodies, or they were making money? That's what they were doing. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I didn't mind having a troll in there. Just, especially an old school troll from back in the day. It was something to talk about for a minute or two. Okay. Anybody over here on this channel? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright. So what I'm going to do is start heading back. If you guys can, jump over to the Legends and Tales of Josie Wales, and I'll just finish this at home. I just wanted to kickstart it so I can get some people on here, because two notifications are better than none. Some of you's got none, but at least this time some people got some notifications. Oh my God, here he's back over here. Are you a supporter of Joe Biden? Hi, friend. What the hell? This guy escaped the loony bin? Remove. Wait a minute now. Should I leave him on there? Or just throw him the hell out the door again? Jack came back. Let's see. Hide user on this channel. All right. All right, we're going for a ride. Means I have to check this out. Turn this one off. You guys jump over to the Josie Legends and Tales of Josie Wales. And I'm going to cut this one off, the Pale Rider one off.